Ryan. Tyungshi, wake up please. We are late for our college. You said, removing the blanket from him. Taeyong. Ryan, please don't disturb me. I am still sleepy. He turned his side and fell asleep. Ryan. Okay then, I will ask Jungkook to drop me out of college. You said, smirking. He suddenly sat up and looked at you with pitying eyes. Ryan. Get up and come downstairs. You said sarcastically and walked out of your room. Ryan's point of view. I went to his room. I know he's tired because yesterday we had a basketball match and he won as usual. Obviously, he's a gold medalist, and after the match, we went home and he slept again. I wake him up and left his room. I'm ready, so I made his favorite food and placed the plates on the table. I was waiting for him, wondering when this would come down. I was in my thoughts when I heard someone fake coughed, and it was none other than my best friend. We had breakfast and left for college. In college, we entered the college entrance. Tyung went to park his car. I was waiting for him and he came. We went inside together. In the hallway, we took out our books from the locker. Tyung and I were holding hands and talking to each other. Suddenly, I saw our classmate named Jungkook looking at me. I looked at him and he looked down at our heads and left. Wine. Strange, I whispered. Taeyong. What happened, whined she? Wine. Nothing, let's go to class. Taeyong. Did you study for today's test? Wine. Of course I did. Didn't you? He shook his head in negative. I sighed. I knew it. Taeyong. Will you show me your answer sheet? Wine. Okay, no problem. He jumped in excitement. Introduction. Here, Wine is a 19 years old girl. She's a class topper. Her parents died when she was 10 years old. She's not rich. She's also beautiful, innocent, and sweet, and has a best friend named Taeyong, which is everything of our Wine. She loves him but is afraid to tell him. Does it affect her friendship? She doesn't want to lose him. Taeyong is a 21-year-old boy and rich as hell. He is the heartthrob of the college but not good at studies. His father owns a company called Kim's Enterprises. They two met in school, but the friendship is still in college and they have become best friends. College boys like wine, but whenever they approach you, Tyung always fights with them and wouldn't let them near you. You always help him with his studies. Sometimes he copies some of your answers in class tests. But another character here is Jungkook, who secretly loves you but is afraid to tell you. He always sneaks a look at you from the corner as you smile with Taeyong. He is not jealous of your friendship with Taeyong but loves you very much. But you never paid attention to it. He is 20 years old and rich too. Billionaires, you know. His parents also died when he was 16 years old. Since then, his uncle has supported him, and his uncle is also the CEO of his father's company. His uncle will give his father's company to Jungkook when he graduates. The last character belongs to Jimin as a supporting cast. He is Jungkook's best friend who supports him in every situation. Introduction ends here. Time skip. In the canteen, Taeyong, wanna hang out tonight? He smiled, whined. No, sorry, I can't come. I have to study because we have maths test tomorrow. Taeyong, yeah, don't be a boring person. Whined, sorry, but I can't come. Taeyong, it's okay, I would not force you. You both were laughing and Jungkook was staring at you. You accidentally took a glance at him but saw that he is already looking at you. So you stopped laughing. You always found him weird. You wanted to go up to him and ask why he always stares at you, but Taeyong always stops you. The next day in college, author's point of view, Wine and Taeyong were sitting together as usual, but Taeyong's head was down on the table. Jungkook was looking at you when suddenly the professor said, Professor, students, a new student has come to the class today. Come in, he said, and a girl came in. Professor, want to introduce yourself? Yes, yes. Mia. Hello everyone, I'm Mia. Hope we all will be friends. Jimin. Who wants to be her friend? He said angrily. Jungkook. Jimin. He spoke strictly. Jimin. Look at her dude, so ugly. Jungkook looked at her and she was looking at Taeyong. Mia. Taeyong oppa, she shouted. Taeyong's head was on the table and his eyes were closed. But when he heard a high-pitched voice, his eyes widened and immediately pulled his head off from the table. Taeyong, Mia, he excitedly said, Come here. He waved his hand at her. Mia, Professor, can I sit next to Taeyong? Professor, okay, go, go. While rolling his eyes, I'm going for meeting, so keep maintain the discipline in class. Mia walks closer to them and sits next to Taeyong. Now Taeyong is in the middle, Ryan is on his left and Mia is on the right. Taeyong, Ryan, meet Mia. We were good friends since childhood. You secretly roll your eyes and fake a smile. Ryan, hello Mia. They were both chit chatting, and you were like the third wheel between the two lovers. After some time, Ryan, Taeyong, look, I made this for you. He was about to turn towards you, but Mia called him again. Mia, are you free tonight? I was thinking about hanging out tonight. Taeyong, why not, Mia? Let me ask from Ryan. Taeyong, Ryan, Mia and I are planning to hang out tonight, so would you like to come? You were about to answer, but Mia suddenly screamed. Taeyong was so worried about her, but he was always worried for me. Every moment of his life, he cares about me, but not now. Taeyong, what happened, Mia? Mia, Taeyong, my hand was suddenly pierced by the corner of the table. Taeyong was all focused on Mia. Then suddenly Mia threw her book on your face, which pierced your soft skin and blood splotches. You were about to call him, but Taeyong took her to the clinic, which was in college. And you were looking at them with a faint smile, thinking that he doesn't care of you anymore, when a thick tear fell from your eye. Jungkook was watching everything. You sat quietly on your seat and rested your head on the table. Jimin. Jungkook? Jungkook. Yes, Jimin She. Jimin. Look, why I need you. Go talk to her. But I must say, you should confess. Jungkook. What? How can I say it? She doesn't even know me well and she wouldn't trust me. Because of her best friend, she will think I am just like him. Jimin. But think about it, Jungkook. I know a girl named Mia will break her. She is not as cunning like as Mia. Someone should be with her and I think she needs you. Go and confess. Before it's too late. Jungkook thought wisely and went to you. Suddenly, someone knocked on your desk. You wiped your tears and pulled your head to look at the man who was standing next to your desk. He spoke in his hot, cold voice. Jungkook, can I sit with you? Wine. But Taeyong was sitting here. You sniffed and sat cutely. Jungkook smiled slightly. Jungkook, that's fine. But I want to tell you something. You nodded. Jungkook, but not here, please. Can you come on roof, please? Wine point of view. I'm really broken because of Tyung. Is he the Tyung who always worried about me? Every second he worried about me, but now he left me alone just for his childhood best friend? Or am I just overthinking? I should understand that Mia is his friend too, but we were best friends. I don't want to go with him because I know I will get jealous easily. I was thinking all this. Suddenly I heard knock on the table. I pulled my head up and looked at the owner of the voice that knocked, and to my shock it was Jungkook, the strange man who sees me all the time. He wanted to talk to me, but I'm curious what he wants to tell me, and he is insisting me to walk with him on the roof. Shall I go or not? Let's see what he wants to talk about. I agreed, and we both went to the roof. On the roof, a cold wind was blowing. We went to the roof and he started talking. Jungkook, why and she? I was in my thoughts, but suddenly he called my name and I took a step back. His back was facing me, but now he turned his face towards me. Jungkook, why and yes, Jungkook, she. Jungkook, I love you.